Hello all, I am Maria. This is my channel, Ali Juno's Crafty Corner. I am doing a Stitch With Me today. If you are a new viewer, thank you for coming in. I hope you enjoy the Stitch With Me today. I do a lot of cross stitch. Well, used to do a lot of cross stitch. I've been doing a lot more knitting here recently. But cross stitch bug has come back, so I've been cross stitching again. So hopefully I can manage it out. If you are a returning viewer, thank you for coming back. I appreciate you very much for coming in and watching my videos. Today I am going to be stitching on this Heaven and Earth design called Mini Canopy Heart by Dakota Daetwiler, I believe is who did it. And I used the parking method. And this is just I wanted to kind of show you how I control my threads when I'm not using, when I'm not stitching on it. So I have my old thread bobbin over here that'll keep these. And then I have like 2 or 3 needle minders that I wrap my thread around so that when I put it down or move it, the threads don't get tangled. And then when I'm ready to stitch, I just kind of shift my needle minders out of the way, and there I have my threads ready to use. So let us go ahead and get started. All these. I think this one is over here. No. Looks like it's part of that one. So do that. And I will move everybody in closer. You can see exactly what I'm doing. Okay. So with me, I always park my threads as low as I can. So where I try to park them where their first thread in, like however far down their threads go. Like this one is, these are way down here. There's none of these up here on most of these. I think I've got one that's down here, but I think I'm doing something with it. Okay, so it's not been that long ago since I did a Stitch With Me. Oh, let me get this out here. Today is July the 4th. I hope everybody has a great 4th of July if you celebrate it. We've got a few plans this afternoon, but we'll get into that in a little bit. But yeah, today is July the 4th. Oh, no, that's not where I was going. I was talking about my stitches. So I tend to do the stitches down here at the bottom of my tower. And then that's 2. That's 1, 2, 3. And then I just hang it down here. Gonna mark my work. Alrighty. Alright, so I did this one here, the one I'm fixing to pick up, a little differently because I'm going to be parking it up in the next tower. I started stitching on this project last night. I've been tempted to pull it out for a while, but I've been like, we were in the middle of moving, and it was just like I didn't really need to start any new project. I didn't need to pull any projects out. They were already packed away. And then we have got 90% of the house unpacked. Not all the way unpacked. I still have a few boxes, but it's more of figuring out where, you know, it's just little things. I've almost got it set up so that I can get my sewing machine out and try to do some sewing. Because I want to, I bought a new pattern for some bags. Just a second here. Here. I bought a new sewing pattern to sew some bags that would be good to hold little cross-stitch projects. And then there's even an option to sew a bigger bag to hold a bigger project. So I've got a bunch of fabric that I want to use, so we'll see about that in the next couple of weeks. One too many. Not sure I got 4. There we go. I will sometimes do that with my thread. I will just do the bottom here and go over, especially if there's not too many and I don't have one of that color already parked over here. So that's why I did that. Okay. Now let's do this other part down here. Yeah. Been getting everything situated here at the house. I'm loving the house. I've almost got it situated where I feel comfortable taking pictures, and then I'll post some pictures up so everybody can see, you know, what my new house looks like. I'm looking forward to not this weekend, but the next weekend. Sorry. As it's time for it's next weekend. Oh, so sorry. Trying to talk with my hands. Stop wiggling. Sorry about that, guys. But next weekend is our cross stitch get together at our local LNS shop. So I'm looking forward to that. We normally have a get together once a month. And it's normally a pretty decent sized gathering. I think we normally have at least 15 to 20 something people come and show up at the Pit Daddy. So that's kind of cool. You know, I really enjoy hanging out and seeing everybody's projects. Depending on what I'm working on which project I'm going to be taking. I know this one has been calling to me, but I've also been working on three others. I have been working on my dream catcher wolf. I don't know, I think the confetti on that is getting to me because it's a lot of confetti, a lot of color changes continuously throughout all of it. So I think that's getting to me. So I really have not been wanting to stitch on it here recently. But I have been working on Pandemic and my Sansus. Long Dog? I think it's called Sansus. I've been working on those two. But I can only work on a sampler for so long. They're not something I can work on continuously. Redsy. Got a new couch set and the cats want to try to sharpen their claws on it, which makes me mad. So I try to stop them when I hear it. But yeah, so I've been working on those. I finished knitting on a scarf I was making. So we've got finished that. I pulled out all my let me mark where I'm at. I'm getting lost. I've done that, I've done. All right. Okay. So here I am. Okay. Like yesterday, I knitted on my sweater, my daughter's blanket or lap blanket, and a sock, which I think this particular sock is cursed, as I have currently started and ripped out 4 times now? 5, because I ripped it out and then restarted it, and then realized I used the wrong ribbing. I needed 1 by 1. I needed to do a different type of ribbing for the cuff of the sock, so I had to rip it out and do it again. I'm just not reading my pattern right today. But yeah, I've been getting more cross stitch done because I've been able to set my cross stitch up right there in the right there on the couch and get comfy. And just sit there and cross stitch. Go down 2, go down 1. Hold on, am I in the wrong spot? I am having a hard time counting today, people. So that was that one. That was that one. Okay, no, I'm right. I'm right. I'm right. I was just counting too few stitches, but I'm good. I've got it. All right. Okay. And then go here. But this project, I don't remember what I was talking about, but this project I am stitching it 1/1 on 28 count. Which it does not cover the fabric all that great, but it works perfectly for this design. Oh yeah, I'm right. I'm good. It worked perfectly for this pattern because it is giving a red hue behind the trees. So since this is just a tree, give like a red background. I just like it. I just think it's gonna be awesome. Let's see, 4th of July plans. What kind of plans do I have? We're gonna go, well, I work all day today, so I start working about an hour. I'm definitely How do I do that? I'm not in the right spot. But do I care? I don't see it making too much of a difference, so I'm not gonna worry about it. You're just going to go ahead and finish this off. Somehow I'm added a row. But with this, you know, I don't see where it's going to make a difference at all. If y'all weren't watching, y'all would have never known I made a boo-boo. I will say I am not, if it's not going to mess up the pattern, I will not try to fix it if I made it a boo-boo. it's something that it's just not going to make any kind of difference at all. You're not going to be able to tell. The colors are real similar to one another. It's just grays and light grays and black and whatnot. So, alrighty. Do my last, or not last, but my next parked color. For some reason, with my black parked colors, I did not mark them as parking. So it says I have nothing else parked on here after I use this color. But I got that black right there that's parked. So, oh well. So let's go here. So hopefully everybody else has some good 4th of July plans. I've not really watched any Floss Tube in the last few weeks since I streamed, or since I did my video. So I don't have anybody to mention. I think the only ones that I absolutely always watch anytime I see their post at the moment is 14 Count Ada Girl, always in Stitches, which is our LNS store. They have their own Floss tube. Then they also do the What's New, so you can see what they've got new coming in the store, so that's kind of cool. This is where I made the mistake. This is too far down. Oh well. Nobody's gonna be able to tell. Okay. I totally messed up that stitch. It's supposed to go at an angle, not horizontal. Or whatever line I just did. Totally went through the wrong hole. Alrighty. There we go. Now we got the right angle. Now when it comes through what hole I'm going through with my stitches, I don't really know. I just go as I go. Oh, that's not the right hole. Here. Alright, I'm not talking that much. I'm trying to make sure I'm going into the right spots. The one thing I will say, the reason I like parking so much is because I don't always have to change colors all the time. I can just grab the color, and depending on where you're stitching, a lot of times that one color will last a few, rows, like So it's like I parked this color a few like up here, and I will get through this entire row and not have to start a new thread. Sorry, I was confusing myself on my stitches there for a second. But yeah, I'm sorry, I have totally forgot what I was talking about. We've had a bunch of crazy weather this week, or last week actually. Hopefully anyone within the recent storms we've had are safe. It was crazy. We had somebody I know on Facebook. We used to work together a while back, but she was without power for almost 50 hours, I think, because of all the damage in their area from the trees. I mean, she's a few towns, she's a couple hours away from me, but I know the town next to us got hit pretty hard a couple times. A lot of our employees were calling in going, I lost power, I can't work. So I was glad that I was not part of that. I didn't have to worry about losing power, so I didn't lose any power, so that was nice. So, there's 169. No, 168, so yeah, it's this one. That is not the color. Alrighty. Gotta add a new color. Alright. Alright. So this only has a few stitches. So I'm gonna show you, if anybody's interested, this is how I start my stitches. I will go in 1 or 2, maybe 3 rows away. I go up in one of the holes that I'm going to need to go up into. And then I pull. I have just a little tip of the tail sticking out, and I hold the thread with my back finger just to keep tension on it. Then I go back down the hole I just created. I have a little loop up here, and then I go up the hole and through the hole, the loop I created. Now I'm going to keep my finger on the back of the thread. I'm going to pull kind of taut, not real hard. And then I'm going to go back down the holes. Make sure you go down the hole you already went down and up through. And then I pull the little knot to the back. And that is how I do that. there, there. And now we're going to park it there. It's always nice when it's just a few little stitches and it's done. Okay, look at something. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Grab my next color. When I finish this square, that will be the end of today. 2, 4, 1, 5. Go ahead and take this one that I already have in use. Down there. Come on. There we go. Alright, so with this one, I'm actually going to start down here and park up here. So, here, let me do this. I'm gonna move the camera. Just a second, guys. Sorry. Just trying to move it so that you can actually see what I'm doing. It's not going to operate. Alright, now you can see exactly what I'm doing. Alright, so I'm going to go down here. Actually, I'm going to go here. I'm going to come up in this top hole because I go from top left to bottom right to do my tent stitch. I've got my finger on the back of the thread, giving it some tension so I can pull it, because I will pull it right on through otherwise. And then I'm going back down the hole I just came out of. So I've created myself a little loop. And then now I'm going to come up my other hole right through that loop. Tension still on the back. Kind of pull it where the knot goes all the way down. And then I'm going to go down and pull it around. And then now it is connected and it's not going anywhere. And then when I'm done and now I've got a few stitches over the thread that I just did, I will take this little poofer here and scratch at it from the back with the needle tip and get rid of it. And then it's gone. Go, do that. And up here. There, right here. Got all this in the wrong spot up here, so let me see if I can pinpoint where it should go. It should go here. There. There. And one more up here. Oh, I feel like I'm too close for you guys now. Yeah, I'm going to scroll out more. Maybe it'll stop fuzzing on you guys. Ooh. Excuse me. Sorry. My allergies are telling me all about the rain here recently. Alrighty. That one is done. We are almost done with this tower. I have one more color to add. Let's do that. I forgot to mark one. I gotta mark it. It's bothering me. Alright. So, 317. 14. 4. 18. There we are. 17. Cords are hanging all over the place on this. I have a piece of it. Oh, cradola. So sorry, guys. Apologize if you were watching just then. I knocked that thing way out of the way. Just by trying to pull my thread. I use Floss drops. I make these myself. These are some of the first ones I've made. I've tried to make them better. This resin was not a very good choice. It did not hold up very well on the move. I have lost my needle. I did not see where my needle went. What did I do with my needle? Yeah, that was good. So, excuse me while I run and go find another needle, because I'm not finding where that one went. So, be right back. I have hardwood floors, so it'll be easier to find it, but I don't know if it went on my desk or if it went on the floor, or I don't know where it went. I'll get my little magnet doodaddy out. Should help me find it. So, sorry about that. Let me fix this. There we go. You can see where I'm working again. Alright, so this is another start thread. I'm going to go down here, up here. And this down. The loop. There we go. Now we are good to go. Trying to make sure my hands are not in y'all's way. this is filling in all these little gaps I've got in here. Oops, not a gap. So yeah, this is about to be the end of my stream. Oops. Once I finish the black in this, then we are done for the day. Well, done with the video for the day, and then I'll get this uploaded. Shouldn't take too long. Hopefully this will be uploaded just in time for me to start work. I start work at 9 o'clock and it's currently 8:20. I'm gonna start trying to go live on Twitch and Kick, and some days I might go live on Kick and YouTube. Other days excuse me. Other days I'll just end up going live on Twitch, because you can't go live on any other program when you're live on Twitch. They throw a fit at you. So, but there's another streaming program called Kick that I found that you can stream to all. You can stream to YouTube, you can stream to Facebook. If you have streaming access to Twitch, you can stream on Twitch. Not Twitch, TikTok, sorry. Twitch is on the brain. But, yeah. Time to go take some more allergy medicine. My allergies are telling me all about it. Oh, alrighty, we are on the last set of this. I hope everybody has had a good day. I hope everybody enjoyed the stitch with me. It was a little crazy, a little sporadic. Apologize for all the sneezing. It would have been almost impossible for me to reach the microphone to mute, so you didn't hear the sneezing. It's not sickness, it's just allergies. When we were moving, it was, my allergies tend to cause asthma attacks as well. So when we were moving, that was rough because I kept having to use my inhaler almost 2 or 3 times a day because I would get real wheezy. But luckily, most of the moving is done. We had some floor dusters here because we've got all wood floors here, so dust builds up a lot more. But I have found using the Swifter sweeper type things actually help the dust from being thrown up. So we will use those 90% of the time to run through the house in the mornings before the day gets started. And that really does help keep my allergies under control because, of course, I am allergic to dust. That is my main allergy, is dust. So, yay! That was... it's nice to know. Makes sense and I know to be prepared for it when I start messing with things. Let's see. Cats have actually gotten settled in pretty well. I know I talked a little about them last time. Aries and Reese's, the two that tend, well, Aries tends not to get along with Reese's. There's been no outright cat fights like before. There's a little tension, and every now and then she'll chase her, but I've actually had them like occupy the same space and not even growl at one another. So hopefully that does not change, and they stay on good terms with one, tolerable terms. Don't care if they ever really play together or hang together, but the constant fighting is what I hate. Do not like it when they're always fighting. Now I think Simon, he's my cat. He's always been a lazy boy. He sleeps 90% of the day, and then he still seems to sleep most of the night too. But it was crazy a few weeks ago, like last week, watching him get the zoomies. Like, he was running back and forth all through the house, up on the couch, back into the living room, and back into the dining room. He's just like, who are you? Like, I had never seen him have the zoomies since he had hit basically adulthood. It was just like, I don't know who you are. Yeah, and then he didn't really sleep with me when we first moved. I don't know if he just needed to get used to the area or if he was mad at me. But now, I used to always, like in the old house, I'd always close him in the room with me. I'd always shut my door every night. Since we moved here, I'm leaving my door open. And he still comes in, and every morning when I wake up, he's curled up at the foot of my bed against the wall. So, he still comes and sleeps with me. He never goes to bed when I go to bed, though. But he does come in there at the end of the night and sleeps on my bed. So, I'm like, okay. At least he comes in there. I'm happy about that. Sometimes I have one of the other cats in there with me. Ritzy likes to sleep in my chair. Reese's likes to sleep in my closet. If Reese's is not in there, Aries likes to sleep on my dresser that I have in my closet. Oh. I was trying to slip under a thing, so. Now when I have my windows open, they all like to come in and stare out the window. Reese's will hunt any fly. She's obsessed with flies. She wants to find them and eat them. She's like, give me the flies. I want them. Alrighty. And that is the end. Yay! Alrighty. Let's roll back out. I'm going to fix this up so I can move it, because I'll probably move this into my bedroom for the day. With it being the 4th of July, work should be on the slow side. I do have my knitting by my desk. if it's too slow, I'll get tired of knitting. So I can have this nearby and I can work on it. So do that, and that. And there we go. Now when I move it around, threads will not get tangled in any way. Another thing you could do too is, like, if you had more of these, you could just wrap it up and put it there. But I don't like doing that when I know that I'm going to be working on it again. That way I can just easily just move the threads out of the way. But that was 200 stitches. That was right about a little over an hour. No, sorry, a little under an hour. Hopefully I will be able to get another one of these next week for you. I don't know what I'll be working on. I may do a floss tube just to go through and show the little bit of progress I've made on some of my projects, because I haven't gotten a lot, but I have been getting about 200 stitches in every few days, so making a little progress on it. But that is, like I said, this is the end of me. I hope everybody has a great 4th of July. I hope everybody has a great week, and I will see everybody next time. Happy stitching! Bye guys!